Hi everyone, this is Vaudio Files. Today we're going to learn how to take notes. By the end of this video, you will be an expert on the types of notes that we're going to take. These are two types of examples of the note-taking strategies that we're going to learn about today. To get this started, why is note-taking important? First of all, note-taking helps you concentrate. Also, there have been many scientific studies that prove that we are 7 times more likely to remember information if we take notes. To sum it all up, note-taking helps you remember things. Secondly, when do we take notes? We may take notes at school when our teacher is presenting a PowerPoint or she's giving us a lecture. We may also take notes when we're watching a documentary or a speech. Shopping lists are also a type of notes. People may take notes during D&D sessions as well. Our first note-taking tip is to keep things short and crisp. What I mean by this is that we should only write down key information and we should not write down everything. This will save you a lot of time. Our second note-taking tip is to use 3 different colors. Using 3 different colors can help you take your notes and look at your notes in a more visual way. If you want pretty notes, you should go to websites like coolers.co that create great color palettes for you and your notes. And our third and final note-taking tip is to use abbreviations. For example, let's look at a scenario. If we're watching a speech, the speaker is probably talking pretty fast, so you won't have time to write down every single thing. That's why we should keep things short and crisp. And even if we keep things short and crisp, we may not have time to write down everything. That's where abbreviations come into play. Abbreviations shorten your writing time and space. You can make up abbreviations as you go along as long as you remember them. And among all 3 of these note-taking tips, there's one theme that shines through, and that is you take notes for yourself. You can customize your notes and create abbreviations as you go along. You're not taking notes for your parents or your best friend. You do what you do best. Now, we're going to learn about Cornell notes. As you see on the right, these are Cornell notes. Now, first, let's look at the different colors. So we have a different color for the header, one for the main topics, and different colors for the details. And there are also one-space lines between the different headers. This helps you differentiate the different concepts from each other. The left section are the headers. The headers can be put into question or bullet point form. For example, what are triangles? That's a question. But parts of a triangle is sort of like a bullet point. On the right, it's details. Another great tip for note-taking is to draw short illustrations. Sometimes, if somebody's talking about a geometrical figure, you won't have time to write it down. Instead, you can just draw a quick sketch of the figure. And the bottom section is the summary. The second types of notes that we're going to go over is outline notes. These are outline notes. As you see, we start off with 3 or more colors. I suggest you use around from 3 to 4 colors because using a lot of colors can help you mix up your information. We also see there's different indentation from the main topics and the details. The main topics are the headers such as what are triangles, parts of a triangles, and opposites. The details are under the main concepts. And there are bullet points. Sometimes outline notes are called bullet notes. As we see here, there are also illustrations. And our third types of notes are web notes. Web notes are by far the most visual types of notes that you could take. The main topics are in circles, and the details branch out of the bubbles. Now, let's go over the pros and cons of these three note-taking strategies. The Cornell and outline notes are straightforward and are very ordered. You should probably use Cornell and outline notes for linear information. Linear information is information that is being given to you in a certain order. For example, if you're learning about US history, you would probably put it in Cornell or outline form because the information is being given to you in a chronological order. Web notes, on the other hand, are also kind of playful, but don't get me wrong. Web notes are very, very crucial in information that is non-linear. For example, if we are learning about kittens, you don't need to get the information in a certain order to know things about cats. Cornell notes are also very great for studying because they have a summary on the bottom, which helps you wrap things up and get a full-on overview of the subject. And the most important thing is that you do what you do best. You're not taking notes for your best friend or your parents. You can customize your notes and change it up however you want, as long as you know what you're doing and as long as you will remember it later. Note taking is to help you remember things and to help you stay on task. And you can do whatever helps you do that. And that's it for note taking for today. If you guys like this video, please subscribe. Share this video with all your friends if this helped you. And once again, thank you for watching.